No, we'll stay on this one. Is it just you, Bella?
No, they come in.
Is it always this slow?
And why Bella had to be so bad though? Like, I'm saying, like, are we?
She was, you know what? She was single up. She was
Astaghfirullah.
single up until like
Yeah,
a couple
she
days
was
ago.
single yeah, she was single for a week and
And
then
then she was
her husband
married.
came back.
I'm gonna go for
Her husband came back.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
lived a single life for like a week and then her husband like reappeared and said,
Is her,
"Oh, I'm back."
is her husband the Vagos?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fuck, man.
Yeah,
No?
Oh shit, they're rolling deep. They're rolling deep.
I mean, there isn't though, is there, James? Maths. You're not the
Yeah,
smartest.
James. Math.
Hey, what's good?
What's good? What's good?
Chilling, brothers.
Yo, we need all the men down here.
Taking it easy, man. Trying to, just
That
make
Frankie
the
at the
most
back.
out of or figure out this whole situation we got on our hands. So,
Yeah.
I heard what happened. I heard you guys came down and, oh, it's a nice message to Frankie. I understand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't, I don't know what Frankie's got himself all caught up in and involved in, and it doesn't concern me.
That's him, yeah?
As long as I can maintain my
Bro,
family's,
I sat here for the longest time. I was like, I
Yeah.
recognize that voice.
So the question that or the message that got put to me is that Frankie was told by us and by our Jefe that if he were to act, he
Well,
would
bad
do-
time to wake back up.
he were to black out and he would not do this on the face of the Vagos, etc., etc. And obviously, we also understand, there is the other side of it where you are part of a gang, you're a part of a gang. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we're all on that page. We do understand. So I guess the question here is, what can we work out to isolate this incident or to remove the Vagos from this situation?
As long as Frankie doesn't get involved with the hunting crew, with Roosters and the Goons and Speedy and Lang and all of them, we have no issue. It's more of kind of just letting Frankie know. I know he's trying to protect his loved one, Sid, and she's been wearing yellow. I don't know if she's a part of you guys, but every time I see her, she's wearing yellow colors. So as long as they stick out of it, there is no issue. The whole point of you guys even getting shot was more of, hey, Frankie, open your eyes. You might care about Sid, but there's other people you should care about too. So if you're gonna fight over Sid and get involved into business where your nose doesn't belong, there's other loved ones back home that can face the consequences too. Because we have no issues with you guys. We just don't want Frankie putting his nose when we're going after Roosters, Cerberus, and the Goons, So to be honest, there's no issue as long as Frankie doesn't get involved in those convoys and those hunting parties.
Okay, so I can perhaps see a few solutions.
Mm-hmm.
So you say that there's these hunting parties, yeah?
Yeah.
If Frankie not if Frankie is an employee of Rooster's Rest, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So if he's on the book, like fully registered, right, as a security guard, even. So
I still need to make my team.
if Frankie is at Rooster's Rest, and he is not wearing yellow, and he's involved in something like this, is that going to be a problem for the Vagos?
I mean, are you guys a gang or a security company?
We're a gang, but I'm talking about Frankie. It's a simple question. It's just if Frankie wants to work and that's his job, as long as he's not hunting you guys.
If he's working at if he's working at Roosters and doing an actual
I'll do the
proper
auto-pick.
job and not convoying and hunting, I have no issue if he's doing his normal work.
Okay, that's something to be appreciated and and considered.
But the second he starts hunting or joining them in convoys or this or that, the second he leaves Roosters to come shoot us, then it's an issue.
Okay, understood. Now, I know you say you have no problem with us, but there are, a couple of family members here who did get shot down because of all of this, right? And I understand, I understand the point you were trying to make. and I also understand that and I'm gonna be honest, and I'm gonna be upfront here, and I understand that you're not scared of us because of some recent happenings in the Vagos.
Mm-hmm.
So I respectfully come to you to talk, I guess, and to ask that you don't do that kind of shit once we're trying to do this. We
And don't get
understand you
your
want
boy
to,
involved
yeah,
in
yeah,
our business. It goes same way, you know. The whole point,
100%.
and I get you're saying, oh, he was blacked out or this or that. If he's coming and convoying or joining hunting parties, regardless if he's blacked out or not, it will fall on you guys. The
All
same
right, that's
way,
understood.
if one of my
That's
boys
understood.
do shit to you guys, I'm gonna back them, and it falls under me. You know,
Yeah,
my
yeah, that's
boys
understood.
represent me. I don't know how it works in the south side, but my boys clearly represent me and what we stand for. You know, and if my boys get into shit, I'm gonna back that shit, and I'm gonna stand by it. You know, and I'll deal with deal with it internally if I need to. But whatever my people do resembles my gang. You know,
I
so that's
understand.
why when Frankie's been getting involved with these convoys or these chases or these hunting parties, it came back to you guys. Because what
No, no,
Frankie
I
told me,
understand.
he's trying to protect his loved one. But while he's trying to protect his loved one, he's putting his other loved ones at risk. After you guys were shot, I called Frankie to go pick up his loved ones, you know? We didn't rob you guys, we didn't do shit. It was just more to show Frankie there's a bigger picture to it. It has nothing
No,
to do with you guys rebuilding this or that, anything like that, you know?
no, understood. Entirely understood. No, no, that's not, and that's not where I'm, kind of trying to come from, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
making the point. I'm making the point, right here, right now, that you could have look, and you didn't have to, and I'm not telling you how to run your shit, but if you would come to us and had to talk with us before any blood had to be shed, or especially any blood of people that weren't necessarily involved with things, I think that may have been somewhat of a an easier way to deal with this, because I can sit here and be political, of course, and
Mm-hmm.
do what's best for my gang. But there are, when you shoot someone, people do get upset about it, right?
Yeah.
So we don't want to lay down, fool. Like we're not saying we want to fight you or some shit, but
Mm-hmm.
I can't just let us be walked over. I can't lay down to just being shot at. So that's why I come to you, and I think like, can we get some level of respect here? And we're gonna see what we can do about the situation.
Yeah, just make sure Frankie stays out of the hunting parties and we got no issue. I like you guys. The respect is still there. It's just unfortunate sometimes you got to do things you don't want to do, you know? But as long as Frankie stays out of our business, I'm more than happy, you know?
Okay.
I got no blood, no bad blood with you guys. Just make sure Frankie stays out of the hunting party, stays out of our business. You know.
All right, man. We'll talk about it, and yeah, like hopefully it all works out, huh?
Hopefully.
Totally. All right. Thank you for meeting us, and doing it cordially, and not being unethical. We appreciate you.
Yeah.